be me. Playing Pathfinder. The DM says no alignment restrictions for the next game. So I show up with a lawful evil fighter. Not overtly evil for the evils, but definitely does what's best for him, regardless of morality within the strictures of his code. Something of a dick. Friend shows up with a paladin. This could be an issue.jpg. Rest of the party is neutral or good. DM looks at sheets and backstories and chuckles. The others had time to interweave theirs. I only joined this game because of last-minute schedule changes, and didn't think I'd have that day off every week until the day before the campaign, so no backstory connection for me. The DM says since the others are an established adventuring party, and my backstory mentions a murder, I am the paladin's prisoner. He's taking me to a city on the other side of the vast kingdom where I'm wanted as a fugitive from justice. What.png? Whatevs, I roll with it. It could be good RP. Shit happens during the trek. Pally and I get separated from the rest of the party. Pally and I do sessions on Saturday, rest of the party on Sunday. We get attacked by orcs. I ask the Pally to unchain me and give me my weapon, and not just let the orcs kill me. I deserve a chance to defend myself at trial, and I can't do that if I'm dead. Shit, the orcs are getting closer. They look mean. They obviously don't care I'm a prisoner. I tell the Pally if he arms me, I will stay his prisoner, until we get to the city, and not run away unless he dies. I roll bluff versus the Pally's sense motive, and I win. Pally reluctantly agrees, unchains me, and gives me my sword back. We face the orcs. We win, though it's close, and the Pally has to use his lay on hands to heal me. No armor sucks.jpg. Convince Pally to give me my armor, even though I have to give the sword back. We keep rolling along, get attacked a few more times. Each time the Pally gives me my sword and unchains me, then takes it back and recuffs me after the end of the battle. Sometimes we do good deeds TM for people we encounter along the way. Sometimes we take risks for them. Eventually, a skirmish knocks the Pally into negatives. I don't run. I haul him to the nearby village. He wakes up and lay on hands. Asks why I didn't run. I wasn't bluffing, just rolling bluff to keep him from metagaming. He doesn't recuff me, though he takes the sword back. Eventually, after another encounter or two, he stops taking my sword. Then he starts letting me keep watch. Next session, the party reunites. Party freaks out because ZOMG, the murderer is unchained with a sword. Pally puts his foot down. Deal with it.gif. Party grumbles, but accepts. Throughout the campaign, as we trek across this Russia-sized kingdom, Paladin and I end up fighting back-to-back more and more. He saves my life several times, and vice versa. Pally's been having philosophy discussions with me, asking what I would have done if I was in charge, then debating it with me. Asking questions I don't want to answer, especially after the party does something selfless. He points out I could have let him die and would be free from my oath. I make up something bogus about why I need him alive. Reduce my sentence, or pardon, or something. Really, I've just started to like the Pally. I admire him a lot. I start to question myself. I start to question my motives. Innerdoubts.png. We finally make it to town. Pally argues to the court that my sentence should be reduced. My good deeds with the party don't excuse my crimes, but maybe show I'm not all bad. The rest of the party has slowly been warming up to me, but they don't have the faith in me that the Pally does. I still ping as evil. Head Judge Pally Dude still thinks I have a debt to pay. The Pally asks that rather than executing me, they remand me to his custody. That way I can do some good even if I'm not good. They agree. My oath was to stay his prisoner until we reached the city. We've reached the city, and it's been over a year. I consider making a break for it when I get the opportunity, once we're a good few weeks' travel from it and I'm on watch. I could run easily and get away with it. I stay. Don't admit it's because Pally is my only real friend. Pally wakes up, sees I'm still there, and smiles knowingly. My face when I realized the Pally knew all along I wasn't bound by my oath anymore, and still wouldn't run. We continue to adventure. 2 years pass in-game. The rest of the party have families, even the Pally. All but me. Only thing close is the party itself. The party's mostly settled down, stopped adventuring. The Pally continues to try to share his religion and philosophy with me. I've been summoned for another judgment by the head of the Pally's order. The DM and I talk. Still evil? Riding the line between lawful neutral and lawful evil, but that's a close thing. Uh-oh.jpg. We ride out with the party escorting, leaving the Pally's pregnant wife and the party's families behind. Halfway there, a messenger arrives. New orders. Huge threat in the kingdom. Some warlords risen. We're the closest group of badass to it. Kingdom needs us.png. During the arc against the warlord, we bite off a bit more than we can chew in one battle. Once again, Pally and I are back to back. The other side of the battle map from the party, aside from the rogue who's with us. I'm low health. Rogue is low on health. Pally has no heals left. Shit got real son.jpg. Rogue's about to get blasted. Minimum damage would kill him. Average would kill me. Fuck it.jpg. I take the hit meant for him. My face when DM rolls minimum damage, and in plain sight, so we know it's not fudged. The DM reaches over, takes my sheet, and changes lawful evil to lawful neutral. Paladin looks so happy out of character. NPC does a follow-up attack. The attack will kill me. Whatevs. This is a good death.png. Paladin disagrees and casts Paladin's Sacrifice. Damage is rolled. Max damage. Exactly enough to kill the Pally. VaderNo.gif. The rogue kills the bastard that killed the Pally, and the DM gives the Pally time for dying words. I tell him he won't be forgotten, and replace my sword with his. After we defeat the warlord, I head back to the Paladin's order for judgment. Party wants to go with. I decline. Tell them they need to return to their families. I'm finally pardoned. It was supposed to be a happy day. But it's a sad day because the Paladin isn't there to see it. Gain a new level. I choose War Priest. Can't be a Pally. Can't be a servant of Pally's god that Pally was. I can do my best, though. Campaign continues. Years pass. One by one, other party members die or retire. Eventually, I'm the only original party member left. There's a new Pally in the group, played by the old Pally's player. She's the original Pally's daughter. Fitting. My PC views her like a niece. I've gone from lawful neutral to lawful good by now. Each night at camp, I regale her with tales of her dad and our old adventuring companions. Eventually, age penalties take their toll. Near death, but Pally's daughter is as well. So I take a hit meant for her. I have to. Love her like my own family. End up getting hurt pretty bad. I'm dying. Pally's daughter holds me as I bleed out. She never knew her dad, but she tells me if she becomes half the person I am, she'll be happy. I tell her she'll never know what hearing that means to him. I tell her that me and her dad will be waiting for her, but not to hurry, please, and die happy. She takes my sword, her father's sword, and makes it her own. She survives to the end of the campaign, settles down, has 2 sons, named after May and her father. The feels.png.
You've been listening to another tale from Cloak and Dagger Narrations. If you enjoyed what you just heard, please consider flinging money wildly in the general direction of my Patreon, or using the paypal.me link for a single-use, money-flinging alternative. If you'd like to listen to these narrations without the plug, or download them free of charge, you can find me on SoundCloud.